Hi, I'm Nguyen and welcome to my masterclass. Today I'm going to show you how to make Vietnamese spring rolls, also known as Jaya or Nem. Now I'm going to make them not with the egg sheets but with these lovely, light, gorgeous rice paper rolls from Tao Tao. Really, really thin. I'm going to rehydrate them and wrap it up. How I'm going to make these spring rolls, what am I going to fill them in? I'm going to fill them with pork mince, some cloudy mushrooms, some bean thread noodles, some carrots, onions. I'm going to mix it all up, fill it inside this, wrap it up, and I'm going to flash fry them so they're nice and crispy. Okay, what do I do first? I have some beautiful woody mushrooms here. Just behind here, I'll show you. This is what it's like. It looks like this. Actually, I've got a packet open here. This is dried. This is from Tao Tao as well. They're dried. Now I've rehydrated them in hot boiling water for 20 minutes and they become nice and soft and rehydrated like that. I've got some thread noodles as well, like this, also from Tao Tao. I soak that in the hot water just for 4 seconds and I've just drained it really, really quick. These are really wonderful textural noodles. Okay, so these have been rehydrated. I've got around 3 of those. That's all you need. I'm going to slice them up really, really thin as you can. Now this is great flavor and excellent texture. Now I'm going to get my glass noodles or bean thread noodles. See how they're quite long? I've drained them out. I need to slice that up as well, okay? So slice that into around 4 to 5 centimeter lengths, just so it's easy to roll later. Again, great texture. I'm going to throw all of that into my mixing bowl. So woody mushrooms, bean thread noodle, gorgeous. I've also got some carrots that I've shaved. Carrot goes in. That's a really small carrot. If you've got a big one, just use half, okay? All right, now look at that. Now, I'm just using my chopstick at the moment just to mix it all up, but in a minute you have to use your hands with this one, alrighty? What do I need next? I've got onions that I've diced up. Throw that in. That's one whole onion, one whole small onion that goes in. Now you can use chestnuts as well. You can put in some jicama, whatever you like. You can put in some potatoes as well if you like. Yeah, why not? But this is a simple and delicious recipe. Seasoning. I'm going to put a little pinch of sugar, a pinch of cracked black pepper, or a punch of black pepper that goes in. And I'm going to use some gorgeous soy sauce. This is Tao Tao soy sauce, light soy sauce, not too thick, beautifully seasoned there. That goes in. Beautiful. And now I'm going to put in 1 whole egg. Why? That's going to combine all of the ingredients together and stick it together like that. All right, throw that in. Now, time to get your hands in, all right? Get your hands in, mix that all up together. Now you want to really press tightly all of those ingredients because you want to make a nice little, kind of like a paste almost. Now you can add prawns in here, you can add chicken mince, whatever you like. This is just a nice, home-cooked, easy dish. Pork mince, carrots, noodles, and your cloudy mushroom. Okay, now get your arm into it. You do need to do this for a good 3 to 4 minutes just to combine everything together. Now if this recipe was made for a Chinese restaurant or a Chinese household, you would use the egg pastry, okay? But that's thicker, it's got egg in it, not bad, but it's got gluten as well, it's got wheat in it, whereas this one is just rice flour, beautiful rice paper sheet. Gorgeous for keeping this dish nice and light and crispy. Now that looks perfect. Now I'm going to make my little jaya or my spring rolls. We get your rice paper sheet. Now this is quite hard. You need to dunk that into water, just lukewarm water, very, very quickly. In, out, really, really quick, not too long because you don't want it too soggy. And because I'm going to fry it, you don't want too much water either, okay? Okay, that goes on. Onto your board, put nice teaspoon or so a little bit more of the filling, the pork filling, onto your rice sheet. And you want to just flatten it slightly, and you want to bring in those two ends, alrighty? Bring in those two ends like that. Beautiful. And then just wrap it up. Nice. And we can have it on its own with some herbs, or we can have it in a noodle bowl, and I'll show you both today. So I'm going to shallow fry these for around 160 degrees. I'm going to flip them over. You can deep fry them if you want, but that's too much oil for me. I like to just shallow fry them, cook it for a few minutes on one side, and then cook it for a few minutes on the other side. Let's check my oil. Okay, so see how my chopstick's in there, my wooden chopstick, and the bubbles are coming up? That means it's almost ready to go. All right? Without a kitchen thermometer, you can tell how hot your oil is with your wooden chopstick. Perfect. All right, I'm going to slide these flatter rolls in. Look at that, aren't they pretty? These flatter rolls there. Don't throw them in, slide them in from the side like that. Beautiful. Now let that cook for 2 to 3 minutes on each side, and then when it gets nice and crispy, I'm going to turn them over. Okay, now whilst they're frying away, gives me a chance to make my noodle bowl. Now this is the first way you can eat these wonderful spring rolls. I've got some sliced lettuce there. I'm going to put that just in the middle. You can use any lettuce, butter lettuce, iceberg lettuce, green oak, that's okay. I've got my fluffy vermicelli rice noodles. So vermicelli noodles goes on top of that. All right, now I'm going to chop up my beautiful herbs. This is perilla leaf. I'll put them all together like that. I'm going to slice them very, very finely, roll it up, and finely slice my perilla leaves, also known as rau tito in Vietnamese. Now with herbs, make sure you don't chop it like that because you'll bruise it. So I like to finely slice, nice slice motion like that, just so you don't bruise your leaves. Beautiful. All right, let me check on this spring roll. You don't want it to burn, so keep flipping them. Look at that, getting nice and crispy, but slowly. Okay, don't overheat your oil. This goes on. Your fresh herbs goes on one side. At perilla, I've got my basil as well. I want lots of fresh herbs on this one because this is like a nice noodle salad bowl with spring rolls, okay? Basil, I've got fresh mint. That goes all on top. And slice that all together. Wonderful Vietnamese dish, this one. Here you go. That goes on top as well. Goes around there. Now we've got some cucumber that I've chopped up. That goes over there. We've got some fried shallots. That's going to go over the top. I'm going to dress it with this beautiful nước chấm we made earlier. Now that nước chấm is made by fish sauce, beef on fish sauce, some rice wine vinegar, some sugar, some lime juice, chili, garlic, and some coconut water. That's really, really beautiful. I'm going to drizzle some of that on first before the spring rolls go on. Gorgeous colors and a lovely, lovely flavor. All right, now I'm going to go back to my spring rolls. Look at that. Turn that around. Look at the color on that. Nicely browned. Beautiful. That just needs another few minutes, and these ones are done. Now these are looking really, really good. Beautiful color. I'm going to take them out now. Nice and crispy. Let that oil just drain off into the paper. I'm going to throw in my round ones. There you go. Now look at that. That's lovely. Now let me cut one of these open for you. Show you. Oh, nice and crispy. Look at that. Beautifully hot. Just going to cut that onto my... Oh, yum. Look at that. Gorgeous. I can eat this every single day. It's so good. Now look at that. Garnish that with a bit of crunchy peanuts, more texture, some fried shallots. That goes on top. Some more little marco herbs. Now that is a gorgeous vermicelli noodle bowl. spring rolls with pork, woody mushrooms. Bún chả giò. Now, I'm going to keep cooking these ones. Now, these are going to be made so I can wrap and roll them up. Okay, now these look good. I'm going to take them out, drain those off. I only need 2 of them for this one. Take the oil off. Oh, nice and crispy. Now these ones is a great little entree. This is more of a lunch dish. You have that whole bowl, mix it up to yourself. This one, nice little appetizer. Put these on top like that, and you wrap it all up together. You roll it all up in the lettuce and the fresh herbs. Wrap it up there, beautiful. Wrap it all up and you dip it into this really gorgeous Tao Tao sweet hot chili sauce. There it is. Spring rolls, you can have 2 ways. Wow, how awesome is that? There you go.